Alright, we are back with the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. I'm your favorite wrestling fan here, Eric Rodriguez, here to talk about the greatest thing in the world, professional wrestling, all the action inside and outside of the squared circle. We talk about rumors, drama, we talk about inactive statuses, injury updates. We talk about, we talk about contract negotiations, extensions, and new signings. We also talk about... Sorry, excuse me. I don't know why I feel like whenever I have to record, maybe because I talk too much and I intake a lot of air, that I feel like I have to burp all the time, but I have no idea. I guess the luck of the draw, I guess. Make sure you guys, we talk about promotions from WWE to AEW to TNA to Ring of Honor. If it makes major news world headlines inside the world of professional wrestling, we talk about it here on this show. So make sure you guys, tune in, like, and subscribe to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast, so you guys can see more of me talk about professional wrestling, and you guys can make sure you guys, feel like you guys could definitely feel like you guys are part of the mix and drop whatever you guys feel like inside that chat. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about some TNA Impact Ring of Honor, recap as well. But before we do any of that, obviously, you guys hit up that super chat. Go ahead and, like I said, don't be shy. Drop your thoughts inside that chat. If you got a burning question or hot take of professional wrestling, hit it inside that chat or hit it up in the comment after the video is published on YouTube. And if you really want to make sure your comment, question, or concern, make sure you guys definitely hit up that $sign there, which guarantees anything you guys put inside that chat box is going to be featured on the show. Plus, it's a great way to support the channel, guys, here at the GSMC Sports Network. We do love a lot of peace, love, and positivity, but we need you guys definitely to stay live. You guys are part of this wrestling bloodline, so I think that's awesome. So we can keep giving you guys the content that you guys love so damn much. We are super grateful for each and every one of you guys who joins us here daily on the GSMC Sports Network. Your support makes all the difference. So let's keep the conversation going. Send in those super chats, those super stickers, because you guys are super awesome. And together we'll make sure this podcast is, bigger, better, and stronger than ever. Once again, super chat, not your thing. It's all good in the neighborhood. Make sure you guys hit up that tips and donations link at the GSMCpodcast.net. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Just remember to Superman punch that like and subscribe button to the show. Follow the show. Follow the network here, the GSMC Sports Network. We do love a lot of peace, love, and positivity, 1,010%. But in terms of talking sports, we understand it's all good. There's going to be criticisms. There's going to be disagreements, obviously. Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. It's already water under the bridge. It's all gravy, baby. Don't even worry about it. Feedback is a gift. We just want to make sure you guys feel like you guys are a part of this podcast. All right, so let's talk about some TNA. TNA Impact. Just about, what is it, 8 hours? Maybe 8 hours? 12 hours ago? I'm just kidding. TNA, obviously, I was, scrolling on Instagram, and I found out that TNA's they're offering a free month of TNA Plus when you use code TNA Free. So make sure you guys, hit that up if you guys, want to check out TNA for the first time. Obviously, it's a growing company. Well, it's been a marker inside the world of professional wrestling. You see a lot of great wrestlers, kind of stop in TNA first before they decide to kind of make that jump, or they go back to TNA ultimately to kind of, to kind of recuperate, to kind of revitalize their career, kind of draw up this new wrestling persona. Because if there's anything about professional wrestling, there's a lot of times where, you can have just like a fashion makeover, and you can be this whole new person, with this whole new, where you get wins instead of losses. So, TNA has been a great spot for that. I don't want to say it's like the minors for Major League Baseball. I don't want to say that because I don't want to seem like I'm trying to downplay the superstars or the talent that you see inside the ring of TNA. But, I don't know. It's a great spot. It's a great, they have great episodes. All right. So, obviously, tonight, and I'm going to give my my final resolution preview on the GSMC Sports Network at 8 p.m. tonight, so make sure you guys, tune into that. But it's, obviously this is the last show. This is the last show before they're trying to build up. We had Moose, obviously, kicking off the show, vowing to make his X Division Championship the most important title in TNA. I'm pretty sure if you guys are fans of this show, if you guys watch it, you guys could definitely know that I'm not a huge fan of Moose holding this X Division Championship. I just don't think it's good. I don't think it's, I don't know. Not really good in my part. We had, Cody Deaner came out, obviously, and I would rather have the title on Cody Deaner. I'm just kidding. Well, no, with the, like I said, I'm not a huge fan. I love Moose. He's cool in the main event, division, but not in the X division, bro. Save that for the X division guys. It's like Brock Lesnar challenging for the Intercontinental Championship, or, hell, maybe even challenging for the, the Cruiserweight Championship. I'm just kidding. No, but, these X division competitors, if you're not, and I'm not saying Moose can't be versatile. I'm not saying that he can't jump on the ropes from time to time. And I'm not saying that's what the X division is all about. But if you think about, obviously I was, back in 2000, and I think in 2004, 2006, watching the X division, you had AJ Styles, you had Jay Lethal, you had Christopher Daniels, you had all these dudes, all these high flying guys that, I don't know. That's maybe it's just me. Maybe the X division. Maybe the X division has changed, but Mustafa Ali did hold that title for quite some time, and he kind of falls into the category of of the high flying kind of mix, there. But I don't know. I just bring justice to the X division with Moose losing at Final Resolution. I'm just kidding. No, I would never wish losses on wrestling, guys. I'm just kidding. Moving on. Next we have Mike Santana addressing the four-way number one contenders match at Finals Resolution, when he was interrupted by the Northern Armory, Josh Alexander and Mike Santana engaging in a heated war of words, linking back to their prior battles in the tag team division. Will they put the title on Josh Alexander? He recently announced that he's not really interested in in full time. It seems like he took he kind of retired from the independent wrestling circuit because he was a workhorse. He was literally a workhorse. He would basically battle, or he would wrestle inside any ring. Who would literally be like, yeah, you can have like a 5-minute match. That's dedication. That's awesome. That's that's something that you do. That's something, the time that you have for your loved ones and your family, the sacrifice that you make for that, it obviously, kind of, bleeds into your passion for professional wrestling. And that's something that Josh Alexander is, definitely, inspiring. He's a great wrestler. We'd love to see him kind of come back to the, the main event kind of area. Obviously there's still, talks in the world of professional wrestling that he's going to make his way and kind of, not debut in WWE, but be in the Royal Rumble. There's actually a handful of TNA guys that I can definitely see come to the Royal Rumble, and it's going to be big. It's going to be really, really big. Joe Hendry, definitely one of them. Would be so freaking cool to see him come, to be in the Royal Rumble. That'd be pretty badass. Maybe Frankie Kaz, too. But, all these, like I said, TNA, God, there's a lot of special talent here. And, not really getting the recognition it deserves. I feel like it should, it has like a fan base. During their shows, they probably have at most like maybe 4,000 to 6,000 people. But it's good stuff. It is good stuff. All right, we had Rosemary defeating Xia Brookside, obviously building up her momentum with her match against, I think she's fighting Slamovich. No, I think she's fighting Jordan Grace. She's fighting Jordan Grace at, Resolution, so it should be, pretty badass. We had Gia Miller informs Trent Seven that he will go one-on-one with Ace Austin tomorrow night at Final Resolution. Austin confronts Seven about the betrayal of his former tag team partner Mike Bailey, Speedball Mountain. Kind of sad they broke up, but Mike Bailey has been kind of flirting with the idea. He's been seen backstage at AEW events and stuff like that, so he could possibly make his way to AEW. The Rascalz, Zachary Wentz, and Trey Miguel get back into the W column. Well, they won with Matt Riddle, but is Matt Riddle going to come back to TNA? That would be crazy if he came back to the Royal Rumble. Obviously, see a lot of possibilities here. We had the Rascalz defeat Leon Slater and Laredo Kid. I like the Rascalz. I definitely love the Rascalz. I love Zachary Wentz. I love Trey Miguel. And, I would love to see them into the tag team, into the tag team bout division or whatever. The system, obviously, promising that they're going to kick some ass. Tonight, yeah, final resolution. Digital media and international heavyweight champion PCO and Sami Callihan defeat Jake Something and Ann Hammerstone by disqualification. I like PCO. I like I like the way TNA's handling him. He's been within the world wrestling like business for quite some time, and you can't really ignore tenure here. Sami Callihan as well. Jake Something, I was so high on Jake Something like about 4 or 5 months ago. I thought he was going to be something, but it turns out it's not really. Hammerstone, has been kind of flirting with the like saying that he's injured or not. Maybe this might be a great way for him to kind of take a step away, maybe like a month break or something like that. Knockouts World Tag Team Champion Danny Luna with Jody Threat defeats Heather by Elegance with Ash by Elegance and their personal concierge. I don't want to see Spitfire lose the Tag Team Champions, Knockouts Tag Team Championships again. I don't know why. I just feel like it. They are a tag team, but then again, you kind of have Ash by Elegance, who I feel like she's going to be the next person to kind of challenge Masha for that belt. Obviously, we have Tasha Steelz. Masha Slamovich for the Knockouts World Championship. But, I don't know. I not that I don't like, she used to be Dana Brooke. Not that I don't like Dana Brooke. I think she's great. I definitely think she's great. She's talented. And, Heather by Elegance so far has been impressive as well. So I can't really ignore that based on I love Spitfire. They're so cool. TNA World Champion Nick Nemeth, Joe Hendry, and Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich defeat First Class AJ Francis, Casey Navarro, and Tasha Steelz. After the match, Francis pulls Hendry to the outside, and the brawl ensues. Francis has Slamovich set up for a chokeslam, but she breaks free by biting his hand. Steelz plants Slamovich with a cutter. Francis takes Nemeth sky high for not one, but two thunderous choke slams. Francis stands tall with the TNA World title held up high. Could this be the future of TNA? I really hope not. I'm just kidding. No, not that I don't like AJ Francis. I definitely like what he's doing inside TNA. He was in an interview. He said he's the top heel in professional wrestling, which come on, man. But he's good. He's good. All right, rapidly finishing this segment up, we have Ring of Honor results. We had, We had Billie Starks seen backstage, obviously interrupted by Athena. They need to have these girls go at it by now. I think Billie Starks is a great way to kind of end this historic title run by Athena. She already has the glory. You bet as soon as she loses the title, she's probably going to be taking a huge, well-deserved break after dropping the strap. And you saw New Japan Professional Wrestling International Women's Cup qualifier. Athena defeats Red Velvet, Billie Starks, and Layla Hirsch. The Outrunners defeat the Premier Athletes as well. Madison Rain and Allison Kay defeats Allison Kay with the Crucifix Bomb. Toa Leona defeats Lee Johnson via pinfall with a Springboard Banzai drop. New Japan Professional Wrestling's Strong Openweight Tag Team Championship match. The Grizzled Young Veterans, the team of James Drake and Zach Gibson, defeat MXM Collection, Mansoor, and Mason Madden. I want to see those guys do better. They were in WWE and they kind of got kicked out. But them coming to Ring of Honor, I just want to, I thought they were going to be like more of a, contender kind of thing, but it seems like it's all but just the same. Paul White was with Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt, where Lethal revealed that he would be making his Ring of Honor return at Ring of Honor Final Battle, so that should be pretty badass. Throwback from Ring of Honor Final Battle 2021, we had Fight Without Honor, Shane Taylor against Kenny King, who, Taylor picked up the victory. Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara defeat Josh Crane and Eric Dellinger via pinfall. We also had a Ring of Honor Pure Championship, Pure Rules match. Lee Moriarty, the champion, defeats Matt Taven via submission. And, although Matt Taven lost, I feel like this is it was a great match. It was a great way for him to kind of be like, you know what? I'm still, I should still be taken seriously inside the inside the singles category, Pringles category. But it's all good. It's all awesome. Ring of Honor. Make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys tune into some TNA Impact. All right, guys. So hey, do not go anywhere. We're gonna jump on into our third segment. Kevin Owens has to become WWE champion. If he doesn't, it could be detrimental for his character and WWE. I'm gonna explain why. So yeah, make sure you guys do not go anywhere.